It's a 2-act musical that is centered around the subject material of Abraham Lincoln's assassination through the eyes of his killer, John Wilkes Booth. Nothing, mind you, like Assassins. Completely different. But this musical explores the psyches of the main players involved, what was going on in Booth's head, what was going on in Lincoln's head, that led to this event, this cataclysmic event that happened, that gripped the nation. That's the first act is leading up to the event, and the second act is the hunt for John Wilkes Booth. Riveting stuff. Aside from, I've always loved Abraham Lincoln ever since I was a kid. I always felt he was a figure who was larger than life. But I felt particularly, number one, that what happened then needs to be understood now, because our country is very divided now. And I feel like if we understand our history through these modern eyes, that might help to heal our own divisions a little bit. So that's one of those main reasons. And the other reason, this event happened in a theater. It's only right that a portrayal of this event occur through a musical, such as Infamous. Musical theater is a love of mine. It's a passion, because I love theater and music, equally. I grew up with it. So that love was nurtured in me from day one. So obviously I look toward that medium to tell this story. But I will go a little bit deeper when I say that this story needs to be told through music, because it goes further than words. It deals a lot with the emotions and the feelings of what was going on in these main characters' lives. That music helps to express and tell the story. So I feel like it's only right that it's told as a musical. I will start by cautioning folks, young children should not see this production, just because of the content and what is involved and shown in the musical. But students start learning about Lincoln's assassination in the 8th grade in American history as a point of reference for when they learn about it. Usually this is only relegated to a couple lines in the textbook. John Wilkes Booth, a Confederate sympathizer, killed Abraham Lincoln, shot him on April 14th, 1865. That's it. It's so much deeper than that, and I think that this country can get an education as to what occurred back then, and I think people would be fascinated to know the true story. It's not just those 4 lines in a book. The true story is so much deeper than that. There's so much more to it. So 8th grade on, I welcome you to see this show. I know you'll enjoy it. The first word I would choose to describe Infamous would be original. It's original in that it's a completely original theatrical work. It's not an adaptation based upon a movie like a lot of musicals are these days, or a novel or a book. It's an original piece of work. And it's not a jukebox musical like has been made popular in recent times, taking a pre-established musical artist catalog and putting it to a musical and a story. There's nothing to do like that. It's just completely original book, original lyrics, and original music. The second word I'd use to describe Infamous being special is it's historical. This musical brings history to life, and for that I find it fascinating, and I think you will too. And the third word I'm going to use to describe what makes it special, it's captivating. It's captivating through its storyline that keeps you glued to the edge of your seat, and it's eclipsed by a riveting musical score. The music is beautiful, and I'm not biased just because I wrote it. I mean, I love the music of Infamous the musical, and I know you will too.